Yo, what's up, Bob here. It's early. Not too early, but it's early. And I'm heading over to a location that I've been being told about for quite some time. Some people claim that there's some really good stuff over here. It's kind of a little out of the way for me. Only open on Saturday and Sunday mornings. So, traveling over here, it is in a bit of a bad part of town, but it's okay. I ain't afraid. Gonna go over here and check out this legendary box of doom. Evidently, he has a large plastic container, Tupperware, if you will, full of great records. So, gonna go over and take a look and see what he's got. I got a little bit of cash on me, a little bit of cash, got a little bit of paper, and hopefully I can walk away with something pretty good. I will keep you posted. Bob out.
Jazz records over here?
The guy in the stripy jacket back there.
He's got some? Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Not open. Yeah, it looks like they don't.
Yo, what's up, VC? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. I've been out hunting records, as you can see from the video at the front. Hitting a lot of spots, working on my mojo.
Don't make me use my stuff on you, baby.
Trying to get this stuff going. Working on my jazz collection in particular hard. Found some records this week. We're going to get into them right now. First record, bam. Coltrane, My Favorite Things. Summertime, My Favorite Things is on this record, but not for me. Beautiful saxophone tones on this record. 70s pressing, that label. I didn't have it. It's a good placeholder for me. Sounds great. If I find an earlier pressing, I'll probably pick it up if it's the right price. But this will do for now. It's got a little bit of ring wear, but it's pretty clean. I think I paid about $14 for that. Next, boom. Coltrane again. Oh yeah, mono this time. Live at the Birdland. Has Afro Blue on it. This is on Impulse. Rudy Van Gelder. Deep Groove, if you care about that. Here's the deal. There is, like, sort of at the end of maybe side one, I think, There's a solo Coltrane performance, just him blowing on the sax. Yeah, real good. You need this in your life. If you see it, do not pass it up. You must get this. Real nice. Not a real expensive record. I know it books for, quite a bit. Not that much, but you can get it for a good deal. Went to, as we covered at the top, went to a place where I was told I would find some good records. The actual gentleman that I was supposed to see wasn't there, and I was kind of bummed on that. But there was another dude there named Eddie, and he had a pretty good selection of records. And yes, I know I didn't have this one, whatever. John Lennon's Imagine, super clean copy. Everyone I had ever found was kind of like something was ripped off the cover or something. This one's really clean, on the Apple, label, original pressing. Glad to have it. Beautiful record. Imagine. I'm just a jealous guy, or is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. It's good. Yeah, really good. He also had this Boom Zappa record, probably from '81. You Are What You Is. It's typical Zappa on the Barking Pumpkin label. Yeah, on the Barking Pumpkin. Yeah, I found those 4 records. Mostly stoked Boom on these Coltrane albums. I'm desperately working on my jazz collection right now. I have a lot of jazz, but I would like to have more. And then, speaking of jazz, and we're going to get into what I've been listening to here. Kofi Burbridge died this week. If you don't know who Kofi is, he was the organ and flautist for the Tedeschi Trucks Band. Also played in the Derek Trucks Band. I don't normally show CDs, but I will. A couple CDs here. Songlines. Get this. This is an amazing record. Derek Trucks Band. Yeah, you need this in your life. This is killer. Yeah, it's got all the stuff on there. And if you ever seen the DTB, this is basically all the songs they were playing in their live set a lot. There's a killer version of Chevrolet on here. I'd Rather Be Blind, Crippled and Crazy. This Sky Mahone, real good. Boom. Live at the Georgia Theater as well. Signed by the band. Everyone but Kofi. That's because, not to be long-winded on this, but Susan was there, but it was the Derek Trucks Band. I asked Susan if she could please get Derek to come sign my record. He was apprehensive about it, not talking shit on Derek. It's just, he's a shy guy, I guess. So, I finally got him to come to the door with the rest of the guys of the bus. They all signed my CD, but Kofi, because Kofi was still in the club, shaking hands and hugging people. I never caught up with him that night. I sorely regret it now. That said, I've seen him multiple times. Super happy about that. And one of the times we saw him at kind of a private benefit event, and he was in the stands with everybody, hugging, shaking hands. Great guy. Will sorely be missed. A jazz virtuoso and genius for sure. Check out Kofi Burbridge. A lot of great stuff out there. Really, really terrible blow to real music everywhere. 56 or 58 heart complications. What are you going to do? All right, let's get into what I've been listening to. Bam! Sabbath, number 4. That's right. Snowblind, Supernaut. changes are on this record. My copy is not very clean. It's actually still out right now. It's on the green label. Trying to get that Vertigo pressing, but I've been unsuccessful so far. Volume 4, great Sabbath album. If you don't have it, you should definitely get it. It's really good. Blue Oyster Cult, Spectres. I got one word for you. Godzilla. Godzilla. Godzilla, Godzilla, Godzilla. Yeah. Spectre. Blue, B-O-C. Blue Oyster Cult. Bam. Been listening to this minty fresh first Def Leppard album. Def Leppard. That's a leopard that is either cannot hear or is really like very cool. He's hip. He wears like his hat sideways and stuff. If you don't have High and Dry, you probably should get it. It's their first record. Still rocking the original inner sleeve on this. I need to change it out. You know, they got 2 records that they did at the beginning of their career that's more aggressive, more kind of a powerful situation. And then they get into more of the pop stuff. I like Def Leppard all the way up until about Pyromania. Hysteria, it was a classic record or whatever. I don't own it. If I saw it for cheap, I might buy it. I don't know. Been listening to Abbey Road. She's So Heavy is on this. And that is my favorite Beatles song at the moment. Classic record. One of my favorite album covers. We've discussed this before. Been listening to it. Everybody's been listening to it. It's a great record. Last but not least, boom. Al Green, Let's Stay Together. Look at the beauty of this copy. What a cover. What a cover. On High Records. Yeah. Yeah. I would try to grab the other cool Al Green record that I love a lot, but yeah, here we go. Bam. Al Green, he's getting next to you. Boom. That's right. Al Green. If you don't know, Al Green's a minister right now. And if you want to, you can go see him preach a sermon down in Tennessee. If you are, inclined to do that. If you're a big Al Green fan, I would suggest it. Go down there, sit in on a service and see him do his thing. Speaking of sitting in, 1965 J45 back out again. That's right. Little Naima there. Please like, subscribe. Tell a friend. Leave a comment down below. I'm out here looking for records, folks. I am working on the jazz collection. I got a list of records that I'm really trying to get, and I'm only being somewhat successful on that, but I'm glad that you're here with me while I'm looking. So, until we meet again, Bob out. it.